Self an opening. We are going to go green, green, green. Chasing a 6.128 set by Adam McGregory. About 3 laps into this thing. Waiting for guys to get at least 5 before we start calling anything out. Right now, Chris, 6.2 flat for a fast lap. Keep that up. Put him up in top 3 to 5 area. Oh, David Peak, 6.11. If you run 4 more of those, that'll put him up to top seed. Right now, Peak slotted into 5th. Nicholas slotted into 13th. Bertoli into 15th. White into 18th. And Eccles into 22nd. All good. David Peak moving up to 3rd overall now. Kurt slotting into 8th now. Peak up to 2nd within about 100th of the leader. Got to get just a little bit more. Needs about 1 more good lap. Peak into 2nd. Nicholas into 7th. White into 10th. Bertoli into 15th. And Eccles into 22nd. Get your last laps in here.
All drivers.
Everybody done. Pull them into the pit lane. Peak going to slide into 2nd overall. Chris going to be 7th. Kurt going to be 8th. Brian 11th. And Chuck 22nd. Last seating for 13.5 Mud Boss. I need all you guys that were out there in that last one. Cars on the table out to Marshall. Hold the cars till I got my marshals, guys. Hold the cars till I got my marshals.
Eric Sulzer. Owen Wise.
These guys setting them on the table. Let's get out there and marshal, guys.
Joseph Parks. Christopher Speidel.
1, 2. Okay, I should have 2 more marshals. I need them down here in 1 and 2. Got marshals making our way over, or need my marshals from that last one. Did we? And we only had that many. Okay. Can I have one of you guys come down here? One of you guys that's down there marshaling in those 2 corners. Just cover this corner. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I need one on the corner. You got this side? Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll them, guys.
Joe Solt. Eric Salvas. Eric Sulzer. Christopher Speidel. Owen Wise. Joseph Parks. Scott Wilson.
Watch turn 2, watch 2, watch 2. Car upside down in 2. Turtle in 2. There we go. All right, guys. Give yourself a couple laps to find an opening here. Give yourself some space. We are about to go green here in just a couple laps. I'm going to go green on Salvis this time. Green, green, green. They're all chasing, still chasing that 6.128 set by Adam. Right now, Salvis 6.22 for a fast lap. Fastest car out there at the moment. We'll see. See where they shake up when they get 5 of them in. "30 seconds down, guys. Starting to get 5, 6 laps in. Right now, Salvas top of this heat with slotting into 11th overall. Now 8th. Eric 17th. Christopher 21st. Joseph 22nd. Owen 27th. Joe 29th and Scott 34th. Meanwhile, Eric starting to put in a shift. Got down to a 6-0 for a fast, all the way up to 4th overall. Keeps that pace up. He could reset. Good reset seeding TQ here. Top seed. Got 40 seconds to go. Another good lap from Salvas. Everybody else kind of slotting down in the 17th to 25 area. Salvas flirting with the top 3. 25 seconds to go. Another good lap from Salvas. Only about 200ths off. Seeding top seed. Salvas up to 2nd overall. Coming into the closing laps here. Last couple laps, guys. And everybody's done. Everybody's done. Pull them into the pit lane. Salvas going to slot into 2nd. Joseph Parks, 10th. Eric, 17th. Christopher, 19th. Owen, 23rd. Joe, 25th. And Scott, 33rd. Eric misses TQ by 4 thousandths.
Transponder 7324113.
Don't do that. All right. Hold the car, still have my marshals, guys. Hold the car, still have my marshals.
Christopher Andretta Jr.
Need my marshals from that last race. There were 7 cars. Should have plenty of marshals.
Brandon Snyder.
If we have heats where there's enough cars and we don't get our marshals, we may start picking guys off the list and taking their seating away.
Mark Kloss.
All right, and I got all 6 of them immediately. I appreciate that, guys. You guys are more than welcome to roll.
Mike Dutka. Chuck Eccles.
Moving into BL2 Mud Boss.
Dylan McNichol.
All right, guys. I'm going to have you get them out there, get them up to speed, give yourself an opening. Find some holes. We're going to give you a couple laps to find a hole here and get her in a spot where you can go. Okay. Green, 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 green. See what these guys can lay down, set the benchmark for everybody else in this class, the BL2 Mud Boss, presented by GT Bodies. Right now, Dylan with a 6.4 flat. Oh, watch turn 2 there, clear. Guys got about 1:15 left. Dylan with a 6.46 for top 5. Christopher a 6.8. Chuck a 6.8. Mike a 6.7. Mark a 7.1. And Brandon a 6.9. Guys got a little under a minute left, about 50 seconds. 40 seconds to go. We're still holding about the same. They were little changes here and there. 30 seconds. Dylan with a 642. Chris 676. Chuck 668. Mike 662. Mark 680. And Brandon 671. Got about 10 seconds left, guys, to lay in some of the better laps. Dylan cracks the whip a little bit. Gets down to a 638 right before the end of this. Yep. Pull him into the pit lane, guys. Pull him into the pit lane. You guys out there to marshal. Need all 6 of you. And then hold the cars until I have my marshals. Got my marshals rolling out. Got 2 of them. Three of my marshals. I had 6 guys in that heat. Should be 3 more of you. 1 in a chair, 1 in 1, and 1 in 2. Need marshals in 1 and a marshal in 2. Okay, I'm rolling out. I need 1 down here in turn 2. I got him for turn 1. I need 1 for turn 2. All right, guys, whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll.
Anthony Holt, Rick Lear, Carter Rokinski, Ian Orgers, Chad Rodier, Reagan Rhodes, Andrew Zeller.
All right, guys. Get him out there, get him up to speed. Get him out there, get him up to speed. Find yourself an opening. We're going to go green here in just a lap or so. Try to give you guys a little bit of time to find a hole. Green, green, green. Oh, watch turn 2, though. Watch 2. Plenty of time. Still got 2 minutes. Rick with a 6.6 right now. Fast lap. Not quite getting into the 5 lap sections yet. Now we're getting some of them. Rick with a 6.76. Carter a 6.84. Andrew a 7.46. Chad 7.34. Anthony 7.35. Ian 7.27. And Regan 7.74. Don't know if we got one that lost steering there or if... Nope. Okay. Got one going for a tumble in 1 and 2. Takes back off. Got about 45 seconds left to go, guys. Watch turn 3-4. Watch 3-4. Watch 3-4. Go high. Go high in 3-4. Go high in 3-4. Clear. Watch 1 and 2. Just stay off the inside berm. Clear. 25 seconds to go. Carter with a 6.77. Chad. Oh, actually, Rick, the fastest qualifier in this one so far. A 6.68. Then Carter a 676. Chad a 697. Anthony a 717. Ian a 708. Andrew a 723. And Regan a 730. Coming up on the end here, guys. Last few laps.
All drivers are finished.
All right, guys, let's hit the GFRP pit lane. Rick Lair taking that one, 668, top 5. Then we got Carter, 673, Chad, 697, Anthony, 707, Ian, 707, Andrew, 722, and Regan, 730. I need you guys out there to marshal. Need 6 of you 7 out there to marshal for Heat 3 of the BL2 Mud Boss presented by GT Bodies. Thank you guys for holding the cars. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. All right, you guys can roll.
Jason Carmen, Matt Bruns, David Peak, Bill Evans, Josh Mering.
Oh, watch 1-2, watch 1-2, watch 1-2, watch 1-2. Clear. Thank you, Marshall. Kyle Plonkin and Kevin Kedich. Are you guys in tech by any chance? Okay. He's out. Okay. All right, guys. Find yourself an opening. Get a hole. Get some clean air. And we are going green. Clean one thus far. Guys got about a minute and 20 to go. Top 5s are starting to come in. Jason with a 664. David a 667. Josh a 674. Or 670. Now Josh a 66 as well. Matt a 66 and Bill a 70. They're all chasing Dylan with a 640. Got 40 seconds to go. Right now, everybody in the our top 4 in the 6.6s average, which good enough to put them second, third overall. Got about 20 seconds to go. Right now, Josh jumping up to second overall. David third. As in this heater moving pretty good. Jason fourth overall. Running your couple final laps here, guys. And that is everybody. Everybody's done. Pull them into the GFRP pit lane. David Peak with a 6.588. Take over second. Looks like Josh will take over third. Jason fourth. I believe Matt will be sixth. Or will Bill. Need you guys out there to marshal. Only 5 in that one, so we'll make do. Need all 5 of you out here. Need Marshall. Need at least one Marshall down here in 1 and 2. Should have had 5 of you. Yep, if I can get at least one of you down here, that'll work. You guys can go ahead.
Kenny Fisher, Jason Parvin, Justin Shiner, Anthony Pancoast, Joseph Parks, Brian White.
All right, guys. Find yourself an opening. Find an opening. Give yourself some room, and we're going to go green on the 187 off of turn 2 here. Green, green, green. All chasing Dylan with a 6.40 for an average. Roll. Kenny Fisher running some 6.4s. Puts him well in range. He's already up to 2nd overall. Anthony up to 3rd overall already. Joseph 16th. Justin 17th. Brian 18th. Jason 22nd. Got about 50 seconds left. Fisher trying to see if he can close in any more on our leader. I like stand. I stand hard. I'll hurt. Bad. All right, Dylan still got this thing. Got the top seed right now. Kenny chasing. He's got a 6.49 to Dylan's 6.40. Anthony in 3rd with a 6.53 overall. Joseph 14th with a 6.7. Brian 16th with a 6.7. Justin 18th with a 6.8. Got 10 seconds, guys. If you got anything left in it, now it's time. Closing in. Getting close. All right, guys. Pull him into the GFRP pit lane. Kenny going to slide into 2nd overall. Anthony 3rd. Brian 12th. Joseph 15th. Justin 18th. And Jason 20th. I need all 6 of you guys. Every one of you that just raced. Need you out here to marshal. 2 of you down the other end. 2 of you down here. And 2 of you on the chairs. Hold the cars until I've got my marshals.
Transponder 44094998.
Got 2 marshals so far. I see other guys making their way. Okay, got 4 of them. Need a couple of them down at this end. I see them making their way. You guys are good. You guys can go ahead and roll if you want. Those guys are going to be on the outside of the track, so they got time to make it over.
Transponder 5663136.
We're good.
Kurt Nicholas. Derek Arichetto. Jonathan Conklin. James Ferguson.
All right, sweet.
Gary Van Orden.
Watch turn
Dylan
2,
Grove.
clear.
Mike
Watch
Betts.
2 again. Clear. Oh, we got one dead in the water there? Or no, making an adjustment. Okay. All right, guys. Find yourself a hole. Give yourself some room to work with. We're going to go green on the 21 machine off of 2 here. Green, green, green. Plenty of time, 2 minutes. Only got to get 5 good ones. The rest could be the worst laps of your life as long as you get 5 good ones. Still chasing Dylan with a 6.40. This is heat 5 of 6 of the BL2 Mud Boss presented by GT Bodies. Got one more of these guys after this. Then I think we move into EDM, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, watch backstretch, watch backstretch. Car against the wall on the backstretch. Stay low on the back, stay low on the back. Stay low on the back. Broke. Stay low on the back still. Clear. All right. Good job, guys. All right, now Kurt, top man in this heat, moved up to 8th overall. See if we can improve any on that. We're a minute down, minute to go. $35 seconds to go. Kurt's moved up to 7th overall now. Now 6th. Kurt laying down some good laps now. Got about 25 seconds to go. $10 seconds, guys. Closing in on our final laps here. Kurt's clomb his way up to 4th on the leaderboard. Everybody else starting to move up a little bit too. Derek's moved up to 10th. Gary up to 11th. Jonathan 16th. Mike 19th. And James 24th. These are going to be your final couple laps.
All drivers
All right.
finished.
Bring him down the GFRP pit lane. Kurt ends up 4th. Derek 10th. Gary 11th. Jonathan 14th. Mike 19th. And James 24th as it sits right now. Got one more heat. 6 of you guys, I need you out here marshaling. Y'all know the drill.
Shane Miller. Ed Jones. Eric Sulzer. Adam McGeorge. Kevin Lesko.
Hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars.
Robin Mowry.
I haven't got my marshals yet.
Justin Herman.
Come on, guys. Here they come. Got 2 of them heading for 1 and 2. I need, I need 2 of them down here, 1 and 2 on the outside of the track. Had plenty of cars in that last one. I think I see them. Need 1 in turn 1. I need 1 on the chair. Okay. Need 1 on the chair, guys. Oh, you got the chair. Okay, I got you. Misheard. I need 1 in turn 1, though, if you're willing to run down there. Oh, we got 1 running there already. All right. Go ahead and roll them, guys. Watch turn 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Turtle and 2. Turtle and 2. Woe down and 2. All right. All good. Timothy Washburn. Not going to make it, I take it. All right. Find yourself a hole, guys. Give yourself some room. About to go green. Going to go green on the 75. Green, green, green. Minute and a half left, minute and a half left. Starting to get our 5 laps in. We got one real close. Shane Miller, a 6.477 for a fast, a 6.57 for top 5. That puts him in 3rd. This is the last heat. Wherever these guys shake out is where they're going to be. Right now, Shane with a 651. Adam a 661. Oh, but now Adam is 659. He moves up to 7th overall. Ed Jones a 660, slotting him into 9th. Kevin a 665, slotting him into 13th. Eric a 672, putting him 21st. Now Adam climbing a little further, 6th now. Shane Miller up to 3rd. Got about 30 seconds left, guys. Plenty of time to put together a couple more laps. Prove that average. Three of our 7 in this are in the top 6 overall right now. And that car screams. Closing in on your last couple laps here, guys.
All drivers are finished.
All right, everybody hit the pit lane. Your top 10 is Dylan, Kenny, Shane, Anthony, Adam, Ed, Kurt, David, Josh, and Jason. That will be your top 5, or top 10. Jeez. Now we move into SC Mod. Hold the cars, guys. Hold the cars. Need my marshals from that last one. Had 6 of you. Need all of you. I got one in turn 4. I got one on the seat. One heading down here. Got another one in the seat. I need, either corner there. And then I need one down there and another one down here. Either way. I'm going to go ahead and roll you guys. Go ahead.
Jeff Belton. John Dutka. Paul Brown.
First of 2 heats of SC Modifieds presented by J Concepts. Got all of them. Every one of them in this heat.
Kyle Hammond. Harold Reckel.
Oh, watch backstretch. All right, guys. I'm going to have you find an opening. Find yourself some space. We're going to go on the American flag number 14 here. Off of 2. Green, green, green. SC Modified. These guys set the pace for the second heat. Down in our area, we don't see too many big block modified looking cars running in the SC Mod class. Different for me. Got minute and 30 left. Got a little bike action there off of 2. Let these guys start getting 5 laps in. Some of them are. Right now, Jeff Belton up to that. Now Kurt up to the top spot. Those guys trading it back and forth. Now Jeff jumps down to a 6.3 average. Kurt a 6.36. Paul a 6.46. John a 6.79. And now all that changed on me, so I might as well stop reading it. Jeff Belton jumps up to the lead. He's got a 6.23. All right, now the rundown is Jeff, Kurt, Paul, Kyle, Chuck, John, Chance, and Harold. Got about 25 seconds to go, guys. 25 seconds. Jeff Belton still hanging on to that and improving it down to a 6.15. Kurt, 6.29. Paul, 6.36. Kyle, 6.64. Josh, 6.64. Chuck, 6.74. Chance, 6.71. Harold, 6.77. Closing in on your final few laps here, guys. Belton just lowering that average more and more every lap.
All drivers
And
are
everybody's
finished.
done. Pull him into the GFRP pit lane. Jeff Belton takes that one. He gets it all the way down to a 6.10. Kurt 6.2, Paul 6.3, Josh 6.5, Kyle 6.5, Chance 6.6, Harold 6.7, and Chuck 6.7. We need 6 of you 8 out to Marshall. You all know the drill. Hold the cars until I have my marshals. Marshall's rolling out now, it looks like. Like we got 3 and 4 covered, and the chairs, I need them down here in 1 and 2. On the outside of turns 1 and 2 is where I need my marshals now. See them both coming. So as soon as those 2 guys are in position, y'all are more than welcome. All right, go ahead, guys.
Transponder 2.39.
Didn't move it on to the next race. You're good. Keep going, guys.
Dan Yaris. Randy Gray. Gary Martin Jr. Dylan McNichol. Bill Evans. Timothy Gregoire. RJ Hitch.
Matt Bruns. Is he going to make it? No? Then this one. Yeah. No? Okay. Believe I said it right that time. All right, guys. Find yourself an opening. Find yourself a hole. Slot into. We are going to go on the number 2 off of turn 2. Clear. Green, green, green. All chasing that 6.105 set by Jeff Belton. Dylan already putting up a convincing argument, already down to the 6.1s for his fast lap. Right now, though, Bill Evans trumping them all, jumping up to, oh, now Dylan jumps up to 4th overall. Randy goes 5th. Bill 7th. Guys got a minute down, minute to go. Dylan sitting 4th overall. Bill 5th overall. Randy 6th overall. RJ 9th overall. Timothy 11th overall. Watch turn 2 clear. Gary 14th. Dan 15th. And Matt 16th. Got about 40 seconds left, guys. 40 seconds. Dylan improving a little bit more. Jumps up to third overall. 30 seconds to go. Now Dylan jumps up to second overall. Fifteen seconds to go. 15 seconds to go, guys. Closing in on your last couple laps here. Last couple laps, guys.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Pull her into the GFRP pit lane. That will conclude our SC Modifieds presented by J Concepts. Top 10 are Jeff, Dylan, Kurt, Paul, Bill, Randy, John, Kyle, RJ, and Timothy. First heat of EDM. I need all you guys that were in that SC mod race. Need you out here to Marshall. See my marshals rolling out now. I got one down here, a couple of them down there, 3 of them down there. Need one more marshal in turn 2 and 1 in the center. At least the one in the center. Appreciate it. Got a marshal rolling around the backstretch, coming to turn 2, guys. Give him a minute. Get over the wall, and I'll let you cut loose. You're good. Go ahead, guys.
Andretta. Anthony Pottsman. Brian Strasser.
First
John
seating
Howard
session
Stein.
for the EDM,
Paul Brower.
presented by Pheasant Land RC Park. Couple takers for adjustments in the pit lane, it looks like. One. All right, guys. Let's get them out there, get them on track. Find yourself a hole. Get yourself an opening. And we are going to go green on the 25 when he comes out of turn 2. Green, green, green. Brian Strasser already looking at a 6-1 for a fast lap, as is Anthony. See where those guys shake out. They get to the top 5 averages. Minute and 15 left to go. Right now, Strasser jumps up to the point. Overall, 6.255. Anthony is 6.277. Those two very close together. Looks like Paul with a 6.38. Chris a 6.39, John a 6.55, and Todd a 6.89. Strasser picks up the pace just a little bit more. Brings that average down just a hair more, down to a 6.19. Strasser in what I believe is supposed to be a Sweeteners Plus look-alike. Number 33, red and yellow. He's improved that average just a little bit more. Everybody has 4 cars within half a tenth of each other. Anthony takes the top spot away now by a hundredth. 6.17 to a 6.18. Gonna get a couple more laps here. Maybe only one.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. To the GFRP pit lane. Anthony takes it away right toward the end there with a 6.17. Brian a 6.18. Paul 6.3. Chris 6.3. John 6.4. And Todd 6.6. Hold the cars till the next. Till my marshals are out, and I need all 6 of you guys that were in that last race. I need you out here to marshal. Already got one down here in turn 1. Got one on one of the chairs. Hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars. Hold the cars. Okay, I got my marshals down at that end. I need one down here in turn 2. I need one on the chair. Still need one down here in turn 2 and one in the chair. There were 6 cars in that last race. Had plenty of guys. Oh, I see one coming. Yep. Here they come. No, we got them. We got them. You're good. All right, guys. Go ahead and roll.
Dylan McNichol, Joel Vander Waal, Jason Ruck, Justin Hayes, Mike Silvernail, Aaron Miller.
All right, guys. Like people pretty content. I'm going to throw the green on Joel coming off of turn 2 the next time around. All right, here. Green, green, green. See if any of them could get to that 6.175 set by Anthony, as well as get up to second. Be hard to slot in between those two. Watch. Backstretch. Clear. I think. What he had going on there. Only 20 seconds into this one, not enough to see what we're doing yet. Already Joel, a 6.13. Gets a few more of those. Put him up to top seed. Still plenty of races to run in EDM, though. About 30 seconds down. Joel's already slotted up to 3rd. Everybody else, 12th and above. We got Joel in 3rd, Aaron 6th, Jason 8th, Mike 9th, Justin 10th, and Dylan 12th. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Joel chasing hard, trying to get just a little bit more. He needs 200ths to get to that top seed. Aaron Miller not far back either with a 6.30. Only about a 10th need gain there. Both of those guys. Oh, Aaron now bumps up to 4th overall. Joel takes over 2nd. Just needs about one more good one. 25 seconds to go, and there it is. Joel to the top of the seed chart. Aaron in 4th. Mike 8th. Justin 9th. Jason 10th. And Dylan 11th. Under 10 seconds, guys. These are your final few laps. If you got anything left in the tank, go it.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. Joel going to jump to the top of the board with a 6.13. Anthony hangs on to second, 617. Aaron, 6176, jumps to third. Brian fourth, Paul fifth. And then the guys in this race slot into seventh for Mike, eighth for Justin, 10th for Dylan, and 11th for Jason. Need all 6 of you guys out to marshal this next heat of EDM presented by Pheasantland RC Park. It'll be Dan, Reiner, Dave, Joe, Jeremy, Eddie, Jay, and Timothy. I'm just the announcer. Got 1, 2 marshals, 3 here they all come. If I can get a couple of you, I've got 3 of you down there, so if I can get, yep, thank you. That will do. All right, go ahead and cut them loose, guys.
Eddie Hill.
They're all chasing Joel Vanderwall.
Timothy
With
Gregoire.
a 6.13.
Dave Roberts. Reiner Schlitt. Joe Solt.
Jeremy Williams. Nope. Okay. Just making sure. Just double checking. Looks like everybody's starting to find a little bit of a groove. All right, guys. Find yourself an opening. Give yourself a gap. You're going to go green on, well, right here. Green, green, green. All good. You still got 2 minutes. Plenty of time. Make your adjustments if you're going to make them now. Got 2 minutes to get 5 laps. See if anybody can get down to those 6 ones at the top 4. Top 4 separated by 0.05 of a second right now on the leaderboard. That is absolutely nothing over 5 laps. Guys are just now starting to get, some of them just now starting to get their 5 in. See where they shape up here in a few laps. One minute down, 1 to go. Jay Rogers, top of this session. He's slotted into 7th right now. Joe, 9th overall. Dan, 10th overall. Now Dan jumps up to 7th overall. Eddie Hill, 16th. Reiner, 17th. Dave. Now it's moving around. Eddie, 15th. Dave, 17th. Reiner, 18th. And Timothy, 17th. Know a few of them guys took some changes right off the bat, so got some time to make up. Now Dan Yaris jumps all the way up to 5th. Car's cooking pretty good. Jay Rogers not far behind in 7th. Got about 25 seconds to go, guys. Yaris lays down another faster lap. 6-2-1. Not quite getting to those 6 ones that them top 4 are at, but moves himself up to 5th. Joe moves himself up to 7th and Jay to 8th. 10 seconds to go. These are going to be your last few laps, guys. Oh, watch backstretch into 3. Clear now. All right, guys. Pull them into the GFRP pit lane. Pull them into the GFRP pit lane. Looks like Dan going to slide into 5th. Jay into 6th. Joe into 8th. Eddie into 15th. Dave into 16th. Reiner into 18th. Timothy into 19th. Now we move on to Heat 4. I need 6 of you guys that were in that last heat. Need you out here. We're getting a little bit better at that. Let's keep it moving.
Cowboy
I got 1 out there already. That's great. Hold your cars until we have them. Comes another one. I see Eddie over there. If I could have some down here in 1 and 2, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. If you want to come down here to turn 2, and he'll go to 1. Yep, right down here. Yeah, if you'll cover 1, he'll cover 2. We're good. Thank you, guys. All right, go ahead and cut them loose, guys.
Matt Hushontigler, Chad Jones, Russ Lebo, Billy Fisher.
Cowboy, I think that diff's a little free. Ooh. All right, guys. Get him out there. Get him up to speed. Oh, got it. If Chad wasn't the only one going around, I would hit green. But I'm sure Chad would like that. All right, guys. I'm going to go green on Jones this time. We are green. 2 minutes, plenty of time. Big gap out there. So. Oh, watch front stretch. Jones over the top. Watch front stretch. Stay low into 1. Stay low into turn 1. Stay low on the front stretch into turn 1. Clear. Good job, guys. You guys backing down. Give himself a gap. See how this one shakes out. Got a 6-1 out of Chad. Got a lot of work to do, though. His average not looking great after that front stretch. Meanwhile, looks like Billy with a 6-3 going to move him up. Oh, now Chad jumps to the top of the board with these guys for this heat. A 6-1-9 for a fast. Chad all the way up to 5th already. Got a minute left. Plenty of time for any of these guys to lay down some good laps. Jones laying down some heaters in the 57. All the way down to a 6-1-3 for his fastest. Now he jumps up to 2nd overall. 300ths away from Joel. 57 squeeze just a hair more out to get to top seed. Dustin Malacote too scared to drive that car. Handed it to Chad Jones. Now Chad 6-0-1 for a fast and jumps up to the top of the board with a 6.12. That would be a little ridiculous. Billy slots into 7th. Loudon slots into 15th. Cowboy 20th. Dennis 21st. Matt 23rd. Russ 26th. These are going to be your last couple laps here, guys. Last couple laps.
All drivers.
Everybody's done. Chad Jones going to reset top seed with a 6-1-1-2. Hold the car, still have my marshals. Hold the car, still have my marshals. Hold the car, still have my marshals.
Eric Salva.
I need my marshals from that last one, guys. Marshals from that last one. See him rolling out now. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Danny Hume.
Marshals are rolling out.
Lou Ciccone.
Got 2 of them over in that corner. Got 1 on my chair. If I could get 1 more down at this end. 1 of you 3 down there. Down here to turn 1. He got it. Cowboy, you're good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you cut loose. Just don't go flying through the pit lane and take out my marshal's shins.
Preston Selfinger. Tim Rothenberger.
Watch turn 3. It's going to be clear by the time everybody gets there. All good. Okay, guys. Fine. Oh, looks like we got to take her on adjustments. I'll give him just a minute here. Give him about 10 seconds here. Quick adjustments. Just so everybody knows, all cars need to be going around the back and through tech before they hit track. Not on the other end of the stand going out on the track. Always around to tech first. All right, guys. Let's find an opening here. Find an opening. I'm going to let these guys... Watch turn 1, 2. Watch 1, 2. Watch 1, 2. Watch 1, 2. Just blow them down, and we'll find you guys an opening, and we'll get going. All right. Go ahead. Wind them up. Let's get yourself some room. We're going to go on the green machine off of turn 4 here. Green, green, green. Got Salvis in this one. In the white 51. Always fast is Salvis. See if he's got anything for Chad or if anybody else in this. Already Williamson down to a 5.99. Williamson cooking good in that 32 machine. 5.99 for Williamson on his second lap. As well as Lou with a 6.1. Eric with a 6.1. All those guys with the potential to dethrone Chad Jones off of top seed in this very last heat of EDM presented by Pheasantland RC Park. Williamson jumps up to second. Only about it. Very, very close. Lou up to fourth. Now Williamson takes over the top spot with a 6.089. Goes to the top of the board and seating. We got a minute left. See if anybody. Lou jumps up to second now with a 6.088, only about 200ths off of Garrett. Can Lou do anything to dethrone Garrett off that top spot? Eric slots into 5th, Pace 8th, Peyton 18th, and Tim 19th. Lou laying down a little bit faster lap, only 2 thousandths off. Lou's going to take top seed in this one. Lou jumps to the point. A 6.07. Oh, and now Garrett takes it back. A 6.056 to lose 6.057. And meanwhile, Pace and Salvis have moved up to 4th and 5th, respectively. Both of those guys in the 6.1s as well. Jones slotted happily in between 1st and 2nd, and 4th and 5th and 3rd there still. And Garrett Williamson cracks a whip, a 5.87. These guys have finished their laps. Everybody's done. Garrett going to reset TQ and take it. Lou going to take 2nd. Pace going to move up to 3rd. Chad 4th. Eric 5th. Joel 6th. Anthony 7th. Aaron 8th. Ryan 9th. Preston 10th. And then the guys in this heat ended up, Tim was 17th and Danny 32nd. Now we move on to midgets.
Jason Burns.
Love this class. Hold the car, still have my marshals. Hold the car, still have my marshals, guys. Hold the car, still have my marshals. I see them already making their way out. I got 2 on the chairs. I got 1 down there in turn 3. If I could get 1 in turn 4 and then 1 in turn... I think I already got 1 making his way over here. Got 1 in turn 1. I need... If I could have 1 in turn 4, got it. Need 1 down here in turn 2. Need marshal down here in turn 2. Marshall from that last race, turn 2. I think I'm just going to have you guys roll him. Oh, I think Salvis is making his way over. Yeah. Thank you, Salvis.
Williamson. Terrence Leister.
You guys can roll, just don't run over my marshal's ankles.
Gavin Truitt.
Oh, watch turn 3. Whoa him down, We got 2 cars on our lids and 3. Yeah, let's not destroy anybody. All right, thank you guys. All right, keep rolling. Ooh, well, we got him in turn 3 again. They're nose to nose in turn 3. Watch turn 3 still there in turn 3. All right, now roll. See who will set the pace in this heat. Williamson, fresh off that top seed, going to try to do it again in midget. All right, guys. Find you an opening. Find a hole. Find yourself a place you can work with. We're going to go green on right now. We are green. Oh, watch front stretch. Clear by the time anybody gets there. Oh, two of them against the wall in the front stretch. One against the wall in the front stretch. Stay low on the front. Stay low on the front. Clear. You guys are 15 seconds in. Plenty of time. Still got 1:40 left. See who can set the pace here. Watch front. Clear. Guys are just now starting to clock in their top 5 averages. See where they shape out in a couple of laps. Fastest time right now is going to Williamson at 6:40 to 6:39 in that low yellow and black number 32. Garrett Williamson, top of the board right now, 6:48. Chris second with a 6:5. Jason a 6:7. Terrence a 6'8", Christopher a 6'9". Watch off a 2, watch off a 2. Car upside down off a 2, car upside down off a 2. Clear. Christopher with a 6'9", Scott a 6'9", Bob a 8'3", and Gavin a 9'2". Williamson comes in, made a few changes, come back out, see if maybe he can drop that average just a little bit lower. We got 30 seconds to go. Got 15 seconds left, guys. These are going to be your last few laps coming up. Going to be your last laps right here, guys. All right. Pull them into the GFRP pit lane, guys. Pull them in the GFRP pit lane.
All drivers are finished.
Garrett Williamson going to set the bar here with a 6:42. Jason a 6'5", flat. Chris a 6'55. Scott a 6'64. Chris a 6'83. Christopher a 6'83. Terrence a 6'87. Bob a 6'92. And Gavin a 7'43. Need 6 of you guys out here to marshal. Hold the cars until I have my marshals. Got one of them so far. Two of my marshals. I see more of them rolling out. Yep. Looks like I got a couple of them heading for turn 3 and 4. So if I can just have you. Yep, we're all good. Everybody's heading to good spots. If one of you guys will cover turn 3 down there. Thank you. All right. You guys are good to roll. Chasing a 6:42 set by Garrett Williamson.
Dale Hartzell. Brian Roberts. Lapdog. Austin Troyer. Kyle Jarrell.
Chris Bertoli and Reiner Schlitt. I'm assuming neither of them. I don't hear any hollering, so we're good on that. Watch turn 3, watch 3, watch 3. Looks like it's going to be just you 5 out there. Plenty of room. All right. I'm going to throw the green on Brian Roberts coming off of turn 2 this time. Plenty of room for you guys to work with. After the practice session Robert has, he's happy to have all this open road. Had a quick car in practice. See if he's got anything for Garrett Williamson. Right now, though, Will with a 6:55. Fastest car on the track in the first few laps. One flipping against the wall there in turn 3. Clear. Roberts now also down in the 6.5s. He's up to 5th. Austin's up to 9th. Hartzell's up to 10th. Kyle 12th. Will 13th. And Chris 14th. If any of these guys, Will jumps up to 6th. Closing in on Brian as well, average-wise. None of them really starting to threaten Williamson right now. Still 40 seconds to go. Plenty of time to put together laps. $30 seconds, guys. Oh, watch 4. I couldn't quite see it behind the Marshall there. 15 seconds to go. Roberts has moved his way up to 4th. Will 6th. Kyle 7th. Dale 8th. Austin 9th. Chris 15th. Just getting their final laps here. Just got one car left, everybody. All right. That is everybody. Pull them into the GFRP pit lane. We will move on. Looks like the guys in that one slot into 4th for Brian Roberts, 6th for Will, 7th for Kyle, 8th for Austin, 9th for Dale, and 14th for Chris. Move on to Heat 3. I need you guys to come out and marshal. Hold the cars until I out my marshals. They're rolling out pretty quick. Yeah, can I have one of you guys stay over there and one of you come over here? I assume if a car flips over in 4, CJ's probably got it. All right, guys, go ahead and cut them loose.
Phil Marabella, Joe Bornhorst, Dan Yaris, Chuck Eccles, Max Fleurer, Matt Huschontigler.
I don't believe there's a Jason Ormsby here. If there is, Jason Ormsby, this is a race you're in. I don't believe so. Okay, guys. Get them out there. Find yourself an opening. Give yourself some space to work with. We are going green on the red machine off of turn 2. Green, green, green. Max Fleurer in this one in the 14. I believe he was the quickest in practice. That red, white, and blue number 14. See where he shakes out. Right now, his fastest lap is good enough. If he keeps it up, 4 top seed, he's got a 6:36. Right now, though, Max jumps up to 3rd already. Phil jumps up to 6th. Joe jumps up to 12th. Max already taking over 2nd position. Got a minute down, minute to go. Minute down, minute to go. Fleur trying to see, only needs about another hundredth of a second just to get up to top position. Phil, meanwhile, closing in, moves up to 4th. 9th for Matt. Joe slots into 13th. Dan 15th. Chuck 19th. And that's it. Wash turn 1 and 2 clear. Got 40 seconds left. Fleur only about 8 thousandths off top seed. Now Fleur takes over top seed with the exact same time. And now goes even a little bit quicker with a 6.414. 20 seconds to go. Fleur goes to the top of the board. $10 seconds left. These are going to be your last few laps, guys. Make them count.